This crown jewel of Beverly Grove is an ultimate find in LA's hottest enclave. This exquisite new construction modern gem is a great home for the most imaginative buyers. This property has 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, 5,235 square feet of living space, is on a 6,550 square foot lot, and is listed at $4,995,000. A fun fact about this house is it's located in the beloved 1.9 square mile setting of West Hollywood. Many movies and TV shows have been filmed in West Hollywood, such as Inception, Ocean's 13, Entourage, 90210, and Westworld. One of the scenes of Inception was filmed inside the modern hotel lobby of CAA. CAA is the most renowned talent agency in the world. Hello everyone, my name is Schotts and welcome to our channel, Let's Just Locations. Today we are at 729 North Kilkea Drive in the Beverly Grove area of Los Angeles. And we are excited to show you our tour, but first and foremost, we'd love to thank the listing agents, Dennis Chernov at Keller Williams Studio City and Orr Brodsky at Compass. So let's go check it out. So the first thing I want to point out is this is a warm modern design. So as I mentioned in our last video, there is a lot of, usually modern designs aren't very warm and cozy, so what they did is they added some natural wood siding. This is a frameless glass 2-car garage. I have never seen this before, so this was pretty unique to me. And we have pour-in-place concrete with artificial grass. And we have regular green lush landscape. And we have some more artificial grass here, and we have an olive tree. So that's a cool, unique touch. We also have gated access with an intercom. We have contemporary outdoor sconces. And what I absolutely love about the front is we have these storefront oversized glass windows. So storefront means usually things can be on display. So to add a little privacy, you can put some curtains or some blinds. And this is staged as an office. We will get there. And I love this walkway. You have a foyer here, but a little more privacy. On the inside, it looks pretty cool where you can see out to your yard. We have a zen area right here with some plants, and we have a very large, solid pivot wood door. So we are going to close your 9-foot wood door with your black trim. And this is a very wide open floor plan. You have a lot of recessed lighting throughout the house. These are French oak wood floors, and the ceiling height on the first floor is 11 feet. And I also wanted to point out, I love how the interior designers utilize both spaces and a lot of space throughout this house for artwork. And this is a very large piece of artwork that I absolutely loved right when I walked in. So one detail I wanted to point out that I don't know if a lot of people would notice, but on the base in the ceiling, you have a revealed design that makes it kind of give you that floating look. So it's just a little minor detail that the developer decided to add. So let's head to the right, which is the office. And this is an ensuite. You have a floating contemporary vanity, quartz countertops, and I love this dark glass pendant light. Large mirror, and the porcelain tile in this bathroom is pretty cool. It's on the floor in the shower, out of the shower, and on the shower wall. And if you were to touch it, it feels like natural stone, so it has a little bit of texture. And you have a regular and handheld shower head. Quartz bench seating. And as I mentioned, this is staged as an office. However, it could be an in-law suite or just a regular bedroom. You have a great view of your foyer area with your little zen area and a little bit of the upstairs. You have push to open and close cabinets. And with these 90-degree corner windows, you have a grand view of your front yard and driveway, so you can check on your, your Ferrari. You can also check on your olive tree, view of your olive tree right here. And you have wood paneling on the ceiling with recessed lighting, the same wood paneling that's on the outside of the house. And we will come from here to the other side of the house. We will head from the office into our media room. And before we do, here is your garage shot. 2-car garage, and you have an epoxy floor finish, and usually you see an epoxy floor with a little bit of sprinkles, but this is a black finish, made it a little classier. And right next to the garage, we have your media room. In your media room, you have a home projection system. As you can see, you have the screen. You have wood paneling on the ceiling with recessed lighting. And then you have additional speakers with your regular surround sound and an added subwoofer. We are going to head out of your media room, past another very large storefront window into your powder room. And we are in the powder room. And this is a good sized powder room. You have a large floating vanity, wood, and this dark quartz, which I love, that is throughout the property. A stone tile design, and you have an integrated sink where the water slopes down, falls and slopes down into the drain. Gold faucet, gold trim on your circular mirror that I mentioned is a big thing in style right now. And this pendant chain light, that is also gold. I love that. And we will head into the living area. And one thing I want to point out is I love how they created this more private space for you and your friends. You want more of a relaxed vibe, or you and a significant other. But this is part of your pool. Way shallower here. They lined it with some stones and some greenery, and it is underneath a covered area with the same wood paneling in the front of the house. Recessed lighting, and you have these 90-degree corner windows. You have quartz countertops, and you have walnut wood shelves and cabinets. So you can have maybe your books over here and your bar on the other side. Same wood paneling. I know you guys are playing a shot game for some of the things I say, like recessed lighting, so I've probably said wood paneling multiple times already. You have the same quartz fireplace and quartz countertops. And then you have your multi-slide doors that are floor to ceiling. And what this means is that they aren't pocket doors, so they don't disappear into the wall. They are stacked on one another at the end. And in the living area, you have some low profile strip recessed lighting. And we are now on your patio area, and you have your wood paneled veranda that is wired for sound, 2 ceiling fans. And you have your L-shaped pool and spa, your quartz slab waterfall, some artificial grass, and you have some hardy Baker fencing. And what's special about this fencing is, as you can see, it's very tall, so it adds privacy in addition to your ficus trees. So more artificial grass. And what is unique about this is tile. This isn't the same material as what's inside, but this is just a cool additional little touch that they added for some detail. And we are going into the bar. Absolute black honed granite countertops. 4 places to sit while you're having your drink before you head into the pool. Stainless steel sink, beverage fridge, and a blaze grill. And this cool feature I wanted to point out that I have not seen in a house before are these 2 white things at the edge of the pool. And what they are motion pool sensors. So once you trip them on, if anything like a kid or a pet falls into the pool, it will sense it and set an alarm. So unique, safe, and we have sliding pocket doors. And before we head inside, I did want to point out that you can mount a TV right here. So while you're enjoying the game, maybe you're staying at the fire pit, put your TV there. Sliding pocket doors, meaning they do disappear into the wall. And that will bring us to the kitchen. And I love this kitchen. I love the contrasting colors. And what Safi said is he could totally imagine himself living here, making his gourmet cereal Lucky Charms. So anyway, I absolutely love the contrasting colors of the quartz countertops. You have your walnut cabinetry, soft close. You have under cabinet strip lighting, a wall pot filler, 6-burner stove, full oven, and this is your microwave and push to open drawer, warming drawer, and a griddle. And you have your mealy appliances all over, coffee maker, and a second oven. So if you're using all the space in the other one, you have one you can start cooking dessert or whatever else that might take a shorter amount of time. And what was in the last house is you have the push to open fridge and freezer. And one thing I want to point out about this island is I love the sink. Instead of a stainless steel or porcelain sink, they just use the same quartz throughout. And these are probably my favorite pendant lights I have seen. They're, as you can see, cubes, but they're super cool. I like that a lot. You have 4 spaces you can fit here for bar seating on your waterfall island. And you have some hidden space down here for some additional storage. We are going into the dining area, and I want to point out this ornate pendant light that is also one of my favorites. It's bohemian style and is pretty unique, so I really liked that a lot. And you still have enough space to fit a larger table here, and they utilize the space for the artwork and a mirror to make the space look larger than it is. And I love these sliding doors. As you can see, they open on both sides. And what they did is they planted some bamboo here, and bamboo grows fairly quickly, and it helps with the noise bleed. So they added some privacy, and you can't see it over here, but you might be able to see it through this window, as there's also a private little space over here with a fountain. And you can leave the fountain there, you know, maybe enjoy a cigar with one of your friends, have a private conversation, or you can put a fire pit there. And we are going to head up your illuminating solid wood French oak stairs with your glass and steel railing. And you might be wondering why I am saying that it was an illuminating staircase. And you can't tell now, but Safi and I have been here for 6 hours filming already. But there is an abundance of natural light coming through earlier. So check out these beautiful windows. I love this. Pretty much this whole wall is made of glass, all the way up to the 3rd level. So once we reach the top, this is the mid-level and the level with the remainder of the bedrooms. And we will head to my right into the laundry room. And we have dark quartz countertops, which are contrasting with your light soft close cabinets and drawers. We have this porcelain sink, which is pretty cool. If you touch it, it's textured and it's matte finish. And then you have, usually you see kind of a shiny finish in your porcelain sinks. And when we have porcelain tile on the ground, and on this mid-level, we have 8-foot doors and 10-foot ceilings. And we'll come into a bedroom, which could act as a second primary bedroom because of how large it is, and it still has a walk-in closet. And you have this view of the front yard. Very large window. This is my second favorite bedroom aside from the primary bedroom, is because of the abundance of natural light that it let in earlier. I also love the artwork. This looks like it's somewhere, Safi and I are both beachgoers, somewhere tropical, maybe a tropical beach somewhere. And then I also love that painting of the woman, very colorful. And here's your second walk-in closet. And you have your ensuite. Very large mirror, black trim, and the same dark glass pendant light that was in the ensuite in the office. And you have a floating vanity quartz countertop. And what I also love about this tile, that was in another one of the bathrooms, is it looks like stone, so it's a little texturized, and it has a little bit of glitter. You can't tell now, it's a little dark in here. However, this bathroom also has great lighting, and as I said, we've already been filming 6 hours, so you can't tell as well. You have a regular and handheld shower head, and then we will head this way into the other bedroom. And I like this little entryway. There's a little bit of privacy, added a painting here. As you can see, you have a view of your front yard and the neighborhood and your olive tree through your 3 nearly floor-to-ceiling windows. And a lot of the trim throughout this house is aluminum. So aluminum sliding glass doors downstairs. You have push to open and close cabinets. I love these, push to open and close. I'm gonna get in my house. And this is an ensuite that is very similar to the last ensuite. It pretty much is nearly the same, just smaller. So you have the same dark glass pendant light, quartz countertop, floating vanity, large black mirror, and that texturized stone glitter wall. Quartz bench seating, handheld regular shower head. And then we'll head across, almost to the primary, into another bedroom that has its own private balcony. But first, I want to point out you have floor-to-ceiling fixed glass windows here and a view of your foyer. So you can see maybe who's walking up to the door, and a view to the private balcony. Private balcony, sliding glass doors, view of the neighborhood and some beautiful lush green trees. You can mount your TV right here where this painting is. And another ensuite, except this is a larger, you have a larger vanity in this ensuite. So floating quartz countertops, floating vanity quartz countertops, the same pendant light, rectangular glass mirror, and porcelain tile design on the floor and in the shower, and it looks like marble, but it's just regular porcelain. Now we are going to head into the primary bedroom. I want to point out the large window over here, view to the hills, and floor to ceiling, large window here where you have a view to your foyer. And I want to point out that this door frame is larger than the other doors to the bedrooms on this level. These are concealed hinges where you don't see the plates on the casings. I love these pendant lights next to the bed. They're adjustable, and as you can see, they point out light on both sides. Recessed lighting, view to the hills, nearly floor to ceiling windows on both sides. And I love this fireplace, plaster fireplace with an abstract design. You can mount your TV right here above your linear fireplace. Mirror added for space, and you have 90-degree corner windows. And it sounds like someone is mowing a lawn or something out there, so I'm not gonna open it all the way for sound purposes. But I love that. You have a view of the Hollywood Hills and the neighborhood over there, private balcony, and I absolutely love this lounge chair that I saw earlier. I felt like I could just fall asleep. These same French oak wood floors. You have your walk-in closet, push to open cabinetry, and you have white oak in your walk-in closet. And they left this open to if the person who bought it wanted to put a glass so you can see through, see all your stuff, or if you wanted to put something a little more closed so you have more privacy. You have a circular pendant light, very unique, I like that. Strip lighting, nearly floor to ceiling space, and then you have black trim. And we are coming into the primary bathroom. And we have porcelain tile on the ground and the wall, and it looks like it's marble, but it's just porcelain. We have a separate vanity here, which I love. So if you're here to do your makeup, you know, you want your own space, it's great. The same floating vanities, so quartz countertops that are throughout the house, in the walnut wood cabinetry with a very large mirror. And you have sliding glass pocket doors to your private balcony where you can enjoy your fire pit, just hang out, and they are ordering planters to put here to add a little more privacy. Your beautiful freestanding tub with your black faucet and your frameless glass shower with your skylight and your rain shower head. And Safi got a cool shot of that earlier. You have a porcelain diagonal herringbone design on the ceiling and the floor, quartz bench seating with a regular shower head and handheld shower head and a rain shower head, and the same walnut cabinetry, quartz, double vanities with integrated sinks. So we've seen this before downstairs in the powder room. Black and gold pendant lights, large rectangular mirror, your toilet area, and we are going to head upstairs to the rooftop deck before we lose lighting. So let's go. Okay. No. So before we head into the rooftop deck, I want to point out this classy chandelier, and it kind of reminds me of raindrops, but I absolutely love it. It looks over 15 feet, but I love that. I also love the glass railing all throughout the staircase because it kind of gives a more open feel. You know, there's a lot of the stairs, so if you closed it off, it'll look a little more cramped. And here is a view of the city and those windows that I mentioned that pretty much take up that entire wall. And here we are on your rooftop deck, and they are still finishing some things, so there are some boxes, but please don't mind those. And they utilized this glass again, making the entire wall, nearly the entire wall glass, so you can have a view of the Hollywood Hills. And we're going to come onto your rooftop deck through your glass and aluminum door. And to my left, we have the Improv Comedy Club. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's right straight to my left here on Melrose Avenue, the famous Melrose Avenue, where they have a lot of shopping, a lot of dining, seating area, perfect for a fire pit or that pool table Safi always talks about. And then this jacuzzi is included in the purchase. So imagine just sitting here on the 4th of July or just during sunset and you can see the fireworks or the beautiful sun setting right over the Hollywood Hills. And to the left of that, if you look a little further, you have the Pacific Design Center, the red and the green building, and then view Hollywood Hills. And this is almost a 360-degree view of the city. You can put a fire pit here next to your tile bench seating, or you can just leave it as is, maybe put some more chairs. And as you can see, you can fit an even larger dining table up here. So great for entertaining, inviting your friends over for a city view or just a view of the sunset. And we will finish at the bar. Granite countertops, 4 stools. And they intend on putting 3 stainless steel Zephyr beverage fridges up here. But as you can see, it's not finished. They're getting there. And you have a Blaze stainless steel grill. So that concludes our tour. We want to say thank you to everyone who has been showing their support so far. If you are interested in what equipment Safi uses, or if you are interested in this property or looking to buy, sell, invest in real estate, our information is below in the description. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, leave them below in the comments section. And we appreciate any like or subscribe as it helps us with the YouTube algorithm. So thank you again, and we are excited to show you what we have next.